Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Multiplayer Satisfactory with Enter Elysium.
Hello! Ow!
Ah, don't run me over! Oh, you sod! Ah! I should have shot you. I should have shot you as you were coming for me. Oh my god, I did. I think I shot while I was still ragdolled there. That was weird. No,
Do you want
not
to get
again.
on top of the thing?
On top of the tractor? I don't know if I can. That's
You
the thing,
can.
you can't get on top of these unless you've got, like... Oh, I can jump up onto your little standing plate. There we go, I'm here. I'm just gonna get knocked off when you try and drive through this. So we did a bit of work on the factory.
No, it's just too shallow.
Alright, I'll just break through for now. We'll just have to deal.
I want to break through. You have to do those ones as well.
Yeah, the walkway's gonna have to go. So we did some work on the factory between episodes just because it was busy work and it seemed like... Oh god, ah!
Break through. Oh, I'm so close to...
You knocked me off because you drove through too soon. Yeah, we made a little tunnel through here that the truck can go through. And then some walkways going over it, though as it turns out, they need to move it.
Na-na-na. Na-na-na. Na-na-na.
I'm actually able to go under there.
No.
Yeah, you can there because it's like a
That
block
was
and a
fine.
bit, whereas on the other side it's a bit less than a block.
Yeah.
So yeah, we floored the whole thing, we put a couple ramps in. Actually, not all this is right yet. There we go. So you can drive through and you can come up here and inspect the machines that EE's now going to presumably build. Though you're probably not supposed to drive up here.
Probably not. There probably won't be room to drive up there.
I wonder if we do just like... Oh, I know how to do this. This will look neat. Walkway ramp, but back a bit. No. Okay, it's not having it. I need it like genuinely central, and I don't know if I can do that.
But what if we do this instead?
Well, I was thinking that, but what I wanted to do is just have one straight in the middle. But to achieve that is slightly weird. It's doable though.
Oh, you've got to go the half. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna fix this side.
I've got to build over to the damn thing with some random other stuff. No, build off the... It's being awkward.
I want someone to like remix that. Build off the. Build off the.
Oh dear.
It'd be a great remix.
It really hates snapping to the right stuff when you build walkway ramps on top of foundations. I'm gonna delete the damn foundation. That's probably the easiest way.
Order. Right. Can I drive through this? Order. That's
There,
one, isn't
that's
it?
what I wanted. And get rid of all of this.
Aha! I can fit.
And then we just have a few of those around the place. I mean, we could just have a walkway going straight down the middle of this as well. What are you doing with ramps there? Why are there ramps? What
Is
are
it
the
attempt
ramps
to
for?
see? Well, this ramp probably won't be a ramp. It'll probably be a flat. So it'll be something like that.
Come on, build off of this. Build off of this, please. Damn it. Okay.
And then
Make this a
Probably
damn
use
T-junction. So what I'm thinking you could do if you want more walkway stuff is just have this. Either way, I'm building this because it's going to make it easier to do the rest of the system.
the problem is as you drive through, that might make it annoying with the camera.
Oh, because it blocks your view, or what?
Like, yeah, the camera's dead center, so it might interfere with the camera.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, I'll do this anyway so I can make the
I'm gonna test it.
walkways off the side. That's why I just built it anyway. Oh, it doesn't want to build. I'm gonna make this work, damn it.
Yeah, no, it ruins the camera shot.
Okay, I'll clear it, but not yet because I need it just as structural stuff. there. Straight walkways in, but sideways and weird.
What if walkways, but sideways and weird?
Exactly.
Right, I'm going to put in the floor above.
Yeah, all the factory stuff will happen on this level, and belts will maybe hop over the gap. Oh, did this all delete? Maybe it's been weird. There we go.
Wait, why are you deleting it?
Because I was building the walkways.
But, okay, fine. It didn't look that good anyway.
Okay, walkway straight. Doop. And then, come on, let me build off of this. Oh, god damn it. Such a pain. They just need to give you a bit more freedom with walkways, because everything you want to do can be achieved. Just with various amounts of difficulty, because it's not meant to work that way. What are you trying to do? Like, with enough work, you can put walkways wherever you want, but...
Build that one a little bit higher, because you've got this weird entrance.
I'm trying to think of...
If we make
like,
it
because
too wide.
you could do a half...
Well, if
A
we make
half
it too
wall.
wide, if you make it too wide and half up.
Okay.
Wait, what's a half wall?
Well, it doesn't actually exist, but you can make... a
Oh,
wall
yeah,
half
you
overlap
clip two
another.
together. Okay.
It'll look a bit weird, maybe, though. Actually, from the outside, it'll look weird, because you've got this crisscross pattern. It'll all overlap.
Yeah.
Look odd. Okay.
What if instead we do...
We could just not have it.
That does not work. Also, I may have caused a slight issue here. Can you get rid of this? I can't seem to get rid of this.
Hold on. Just finishing off that. Okay, where are you? If you put a flat bit of foundation... Yeah, you're going to have to delete the foundation. Oh, no, you can delete this. Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. We can just build this as like the executive ramp or something. What if we make this like the access to the next level above?
Ah, yeah, have it be a whole stair system.
Yeah, have
Yeah,
it do
I'm on
like
board.
a crisscross.
Yep, and then like T-junction pieces and ramps going back up.
Yeah.
Get you to the
Right,
higher tier.
Do you want to work on that then? Because you do walkways, like that's your specialty.
I am the walkway wizard. He
is
says,
true.
building one in the complete wrong place because of lag. One of these is invisible, I think, is what's going on here.
Oh.
Is there
Also, can you murder the trees over here at some point?
Okay. Are you gonna have factories up there, though?
I mean, they'll be inside. They'll look weird until I
I guess,
wall
yeah,
them off.
they'll clip through the floor above. Right, are there two T-junctions here for you?
Yes.
Yeah, this one doesn't exist for me.
Which one, left or right? To you.
I'm standing on it. This one.
Right, stand away.
Sorted.
Alright. Feel free to punch a hole in the roof above when you get there.
Okay. I could have it like do some doubling back so it all emerges in the central point.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you think will look like best. I think if they merge together in a central point, that would look really good.
Okay. And turn. And turn. And punch a hole at least here, maybe the one before it as well. Ramp. Ramp. And
You
yeah,
might
delete
hit your
this
head on
one.
that foundation.
Yeah, I was just checking, but it needs to go.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to start punching holes in to bring in the smeltery.
Oh, you can make it super neat. You can just have, like, 2 triple belt inputs. It'll look lovely. And then one's for coal, and then one above or below it is for iron.
Oh, yeah.
Right, walkway's good.
Okay, so the way I'm going to bring this in
Lovely.
is I'm actually going to do something. I think it's going to look really, really good.
Okay. Where even are you? You're not on my radar.
I'm on the roof.
Yep, you're not on my radar. Weird.
Oh, maybe because if I'm like higher than you,
Possibly?
more than I'm horizontal, maybe that changes it.
Yeah. I'll come up on the bridge. And now I'm level with you and you still don't show. Are you in a truck?
No?
Well, I guess you're invisible to me now.
Yes. No,
There
you're
you
still.
are.
There we go.
Yeah, you're not on the radar. Everything else is. I just
Well,
realized
either way-
automatically driven trucks appear above the radar thing, and manually operated trucks appear below it. I like the kind of slope input thing you've got here.
Yeah. That's the kind of vibe I'm going for.
Just bear in mind that it's a very steep drop still for the belts to go. They might struggle.
Yeah, we're going to have to do something funky with the belts to get them down here. But I also don't want to bring them in like really far in. We could
Actually, what I can do is start setting up something up here so that they all go flat.
Yeah.
But even then, they might not make it with this run up.
Okay, let me move this further over then.
There are some cool belt elevators we can do now, but they're a lot of fiddly work to set up.
Oh, with like poles and like spinning around the pole.
Yeah, you can get one belt to go in a single tile, and have an elevator with it, but they're faff. It's a lot of faff. And that'd be 6 tiles for all these.
Yeah, that's probably not worth it. It would look cool. When you input them, by the way, can you have them going coal iron, coal iron, coal iron?
I can do that, but remember we've got some ratio stuff to be doing with them anyway.
Oh.
I could do
Do
the
we?
ratio stuff out here, actually. Just do it up on this area and then input them ready to go.
No, the idea is this factory's designed so like everything should be done in the factory, really. If we
Okay.
mess
There
with
is
that.
enough space for that, I suppose.
Yeah. So the ratio stuff we're doing is we want to get them to go to 3 and 3 need to go to 4 and 4, right?
Yes. Basically, need to turn turn 3 belts into 4, and we also have to split all these as well. So these 6 will become 12, and then in 2 groups, they will be splitting 3 to 4.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a bit of work.
What if we split them first and then? Well, sorry. What if we make them go 3 to 4, 3 to 4, and then split them after?
Actually, yeah, that works too.
That's the most compact way to do it.
That's the smarter way of doing it, yeah.
Right.
And yeah,
And
the
what
issue
about if we do
going-
this one here?
The issue with going 3 to 4 is you've got inputs of 60, or in this case 120, and you've got to turn them into 90s, and the big problem with that is you need to split them to 30s, which means quartering them, which means you can't just do it with a single splitter. And that's where the whole problem comes about as to how we make this work.
Problem, I see it more as an opportunity.
To show off our cool belt magic tricks.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it can be done, it's just gonna be faff, and it's gonna be interesting working out how to make it not take up a ton of space.
I mean, that's kind of why I built this so large, so we have a ton of space.
Well, yeah. I mean, we could just have a floor dedicated to making it all work if we absolutely need to.
I also realized that by doing this, I've now cut myself off and I can't get back in.
Maybe you do it for a third thing and have it be a door. So all the coal one side, all the iron the other for now, I suppose?
Yeah, sure. We've got room to do the sorting, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do some testing of how steep these belts can be. I didn't line that up right. It needs to be there. So, can this go up to that? Yes. That? No. Okay. Next test. Can we go closer? Yes. And again. Can we go even closer? Apparently so. Okay. It's maybe better than I was expecting. Okay, there's the limit. That's where we go.
Right. Which side is the coal? Which side is the iron? Actually, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
It's like there's no particular reasoning yet I can think of for either. Okay, so that's that set up. Now the next step, getting up to the actual level up there. Oh, and it's got to be a problem. How? That's not. The problem is that this isn't just a straight line. There's this big bit sticking out here and it gets in the way of everything.
Big bit sticking out and you get in the way of everything.
Like, I might have to have this do a right turn. It's cool seeing everything shaping up with this, at least.
That's said by people who are like, it looked kind of trashy, and I was dubious, but now... Oh, is this the right way around? I can't see.
I don't know which way you're trying to slope it.
Away from the bridge.
Rotate it clockwise. There. I think that's what you want, then. Come up and double check, though, because I'm not sure if that's actually what you mean.
I can't get up there until we build stairs.
What do you mean sloping down away from the bridge?
Yes.
Okay, it's backwards, then.
God damn it.
Also, if you want it to actually meet with the bridge, it's got to be one higher.
No, I don't need it to meet. I just want it to look like a little outhouse type thing.
Okay. Right, flip it twice. There. That's right. Yeah, I've got an issue here in that I can almost certainly connect up some of these belts with ease to the ledge, but the one on the far end is never going to happen.
Do some, like, whatever you need to do, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I'm thinking of as ways I could do some belt shenanigans. Oh, can I build? Can I build? Yeah. Oh, is this invisible? God damn it! I just wanted to build up to the bloody thing. There's just an invisible goddamn wall here, which means I can't build off it, which is the one thing I wanted to do. Come up here, EE.
What's the magic word?
Please.
I'll be there in a second.
I like how there's actually no way for you to get up here. Do you want this to be a ramp or a walkway?
I was going to put a walkway in.
I'll walkway it. Oh.
Like a little...
That went wrong.
I was going to make like a little spiral walkway so that it like did a turn here in its own little thing.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And then we could bring it back towards the wall so it wasn't in like the main factory floor.
Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna work. It's double back too soon because this blocks your head. Ah! Why did you do this? Also,
Sorry.
this foundation I'm standing on doesn't exist, by the way.
Whoa, step off it. Okay, what about that?
God damn it, that one actually didn't exist.
You jumped on it before I built it.
I know. I'm coming back. I used my fancy walkway system. Did it. I'll connect this up. Okay, so this foundation here in the wall is invisible for me, which means I can't build on top of it.
What, that one?
The one I'm facing. This one I'm running into right now.
Back away.
There we go. And now I can actually see the damn thing. And I can build the one on top of it, which is all I wanted to do.
You asked too much, Bentham.
Now this needs a walkway. Which is actually a bit awkward. You know what? For now I'm going to cheat. Can I stack?
There we go.
I wonder, can I build a conveyor pole stackable underneath another one? Can't even build one to start with apparently, so forget that. Ladders.
This is shaping up.
I'm allowed to build it up to there. I wonder if I can actually go higher than that. Yeah, I can actually. Can I go higher than that?
Oh, now you're playing with fire.
Don't know why I'm testing this. That doesn't work. Okay, that all lines up. So one of these is going to be a piece of cake. The other is going to be a nightmare. I don't have any reinforced iron plates to actually do this build properly. Well.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have like a spiral. Oh, no. If I just have this here, can I just ramp down this way? Nope. Well, that's invisible again. Brilliant.
Do you need an adult?
Yes.
It's like we've got to the stage where it's just like, yes, I do. I don't care anymore.
As far as my game is concerned, I'm just floating in midair right now.
I'm floating in midair.
Quite a scenic view, to be honest. Nice spot.
It's quite a scenic view, to be honest.
Are you on your way?
I'm coming.
Okay, good. By the way, one of the splitters you built clips through the edge of the building.
What do you need?
Right, this thing I'm stood on doesn't exist for me. Please delete it.
God, where are you? Is this a big foundation?
Yeah, the big foundation I'm stood on here. There we go. Nice.
I'm wondering about the sense of bringing them all in so closely together because...
That's something I was considering, yeah, because like you can't put the splitter in there. You've got to have it like move out away and then do a right turn down the line.
Yeah.
Right, this should work here. Oh, ah. Just a couple of different distances. Okay, that's not gonna work. Right, what can this do? Nope. 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 Brilliant. Can't do any of those.
Floor is too steep. What?
If it's overhanging something, then it says floor is too steep.
Make your face overhang something soon, game.
Okay, that works. That's the distance we can do.
Okay. So. Splitter.
Right, I've got a way to actually get the belts down to where they're going
Is this
in
clipping
right
through
now.
the side horrifically, or is that okay?
Yeah, that should be. If I look, let me check. I don't see anything right now. Did you delete it, or is
Right,
it?
I just deleted it. I'm
Okay.
putting it back now.
Oh no, I don't see one right now. Yeah, that's okay.
Oh.
I didn't check properly. I failed you. You trusted me and I failed you.
Now die!
Alright.
There has to be a price for failure. Otherwise, people think it's okay.
Oh, why wouldn't it let me build the walkway? I know there's a foundation there just because there's a bloomin' wall in the way. It's like, no, you're not allowed. Does that line up perfectly? It does. Nice. At least something's going right. And I just need to fill this in.
Oh, really? You're that close
Jump down
together?
here.
You've got to be...
How's it looking in there?
We're having words.
Bear in mind, you've also got another 6 belts coming in a gap here as well.
I'm going to put them on a level above. I think we've got room with the splitters.
Okay. Maybe. Remember, we want to do all the belt shenanigans before we do the splitting. Because otherwise we just have to do the shenanigans more times.
Well, I'm splitting them into 6 here. That's then going to go to 8. Right?
Yeah, so have it stay as 3, then become 4, then split those to 8.
Okay, but the way to get from 3 to 4 is to double it and take half of the doubled section or something?
Yes, actually.
So it has to be doubled anyway.
Yeah, and then you will have to split some of them again. And merge some back in. It's going to be weird, but that's
That's the price of progress, my friend.
it's the way.
It's away from misery to happiness today.
I say start by, like, as soon as you've worked out where the belt's going to be outputting, just start mocking up where the splitters and mergers will be before you carry on putting belts in.
That's true. Could do that.
Like, the middle one's got to do something else, I think. Actually, oh, the middle one, yeah, just has to split to 2. It's actually not that complicated to build. It just sort of was a daunting task, but it's actually just 3 splitters and 4 mergers, and that's it. But it ends up looking a bit wacky.
Especially when it won't place on the edges of foundations.
Oh yeah, that's a pain.
Okay, so split to 6, and then off the 6, I split again, and I want to take... Oh. I don't know, I had this perfectly down before we started, and now my brain is just fried.
I think I know what needs to be done if you want a hand.
No, I'm going to try and get it. Right, so with 3, we want to go to 4. If we take half of each, that would be too much, because we'd end up with 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 4.5, or whatever. So what we need to do is we double it to 6, and then from that 6, we then take 2/3. Is it?
I don't think thirds ever come into it. It's all about quarters, which is what makes it a nightmare. Because, like, all the belts are 60 and 120.
We halve it to make 12. And because 12 is divisible by 4, we can then merge them together again, right?
Yes, I think.
But effectively, we need 12 outputs.
8 outputs is what we want at the end of the day.
But we need to go to 12 to make the 8.
Possibly.
12 is the common denominator between 3 and 4. So if we go to 12...
I think you don't necessarily have to go to a point where there are 12 belts alongside each other. You can, if you do it step by step, you can not have to go that crazy.
Okay, so what's your step by step?
Okay, so mine was what you were doing. It's like I was having trouble getting it my head around it, but then you set it off and I sort of I think I got the hang of the rest. So you do this is the right splitting situation here. And then, yeah, what will happen is... This belt will have 60, as will this.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you need, like, 5 splitters and 4 merges. So what we've got right now is a bunch of belts of 60. We need to turn them into 45s.
Every other belt gets split
Actually, no,
again.
we don't need to turn them into 60s. We need 45s. We need to turn them into 90s. So this needs splitting, and this needs splitting. And then from there on, it's just mergers.
Are you sure we only split 2 of them?
Yes, because we've got a 60 here. We want to get a 30 from here to make that 90, and then a 30 from here to make this 90, and the same here. You then just duplicate it again.
You only said that twice. Right, that's 3 times. Yeah, so like I said, we put in another splitter, but only on every other one, right?
Yes. There should just be 2 of them. One on this one on this one.
Wait, why only 2 of them?
Because that'll split one of the 60s into 2 30s, and then they will join with the 60s on either side to make 90s, which is what we need.
Oh God, I nearly did the wrong thing. Okay. Right, so by doing that...
Also, I'm inclined to just...
I get it,
yeah,
right.
I'm inclined to just go make a platform and start mocking up the splitters and mergers on that platform so we can work out a neat design and then port it into here. Not as in, like, belt ports, but in, like, we work it out elsewhere, then we come in here and build the thing we've worked out.
Okay, if this doesn't work, sure, but I think you've got it nailed. So, what we do is you get to be split, and then you get to be split, but we need room, so you're probably gonna have to get...
The middle one shouldn't be getting split again. It should only be one of the outputs each from the 2 outside ones.
We might as well split high.
Because this split is producing 2 belts of 60, which is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, we'll split that one then. And then...
Oh, so if you want to, I can hook up materials to this, but that's probably a bad idea.
Oh God, no, that'd be a terrible idea. Okay, and so that goes into there. That goes into there. This is two outputs that just go on. That has an output that goes on. That has an output that goes on. And then each of these...
gonna have a slight issue getting its belt anywhere.
I was thinking we go up. Like, it can fit its belt. It could fit its belt before. God damn it. I haven't actually moved either of these splitters. Why is that now not able to do this?
Is it because you've connected this belt? You can just make more space.
Yeah, okay. But running it through, right? We go into these three. These two then split, and we want 90s, don't we?
Yeah.
And each of these is getting 60.
Yeah, so these ones are going to be producing two 30s, and we can combine those 30s with all the 60s we have to make 90s.
Yes. And that gives us 4, and then we just split them.
Yeah.
Great.
Or we just say sod it and overclock the foundries to 200% so we don't have to deal with that.
Or just build one extra foundry, which is my original plan. I was like, you know what, sod it, we'll just build an extra foundry.
Well, you can make it work with 9 foundries and then just do it where there's 40 going into each, but it's weird. I don't know.
At the same time, it probably
it's
takes
an
up
option.
less space. It takes up less space. I'm actually tempted right now.
It is an option.
Is it a
Splitting
tempting
60s to 40s is a lot easier because you don't have to do multiple steps of splitting.
You know what, sod it, we're just going to build an extra foundry.
Okay.
One extra foundry is worth this hassle.
Alright, that means that you're going to have a lot of things splitting to 3s instead and then remerging with stuff. Basically, oh, Jesus, I just jumped about all over the shop there. The game couldn't work out what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, so each of these needs to be split to 3.
Yeah, and then you just need to... Yeah, it becomes super easy there. Every single one splits to 3, and then you just merge them to by... Like, you just keep merging the 2s.
So what I'm thinking
Hang on,
is...
you end up with 9 coming out, though. Have I done a derp?
Yeah, of course you've got 9 machines, you end up with 9 coming out.
Oh, wait, no, we've got 120s coming in, not 60s. That's what it is. So you end up with... 80s. Oh yeah, that's ridiculously easy. You don't even need to merge them again. You just split them.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm like, just sod it, we'll do it that way.
I didn't realize it was that simple. If it was that simple, I would have been on board with the extra foundry plan from the start.
One thing is we do this. We put them in horizontally and we just feed the belts in.
Have them on 2 levels. Literally, you could just do it with...
Yeah, we just use levels to bring the belts down when they need to bring them down, and otherwise we just keep them using the stacks, yeah. And each time the stack goes past foundry, you can drop it 2 levels. It's actually a really elegant solution. For a more civilized age.
Though you might not have quite the space in here to do it all, because you're already underneath
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 more.
Remember, you're going to need a bit of a run-up for the belts to be able to get themselves organized to go into the system. You might want to have them in like 3 3s or something instead.
Well, actually, this wall is permeable.
A way you could do it is you could have 3 rows of 3 going to the right, and then you just have the belts come along, and every time 3 of them split off and go to a thing. And that makes... We can just integrate the splitters into that then.
Well, what is the output on this? 30. Steel.
Yeah.
We could merge each 3. I've got a
Remember,
lovely
it's
design.
not actually 30 though, because we're not putting in. We're putting
Good
40
point.
per minute, not 45. So the
What's
key
our
thing
output
is
gonna
the
be?
overall output at the end of the day, which is an amount. I think
Okay,
it's 2.
what is the...
I think
It's going to be 8 times 30. So the output's going to be 240, right?
Yeah, so two Mark II belts.
2 Mark II belts. So what we want is to split the middle one and to have 4 on each side and have a middle one that's split.
We could just have it so that we have 3 arrays of 3. The middle array splits in 2 and merges with the other 2.
Okay, well, what I'm thinking now
Each
is what we
array
do...
will produce 90 per minute. I think. Wait. No, they'll produce 80 per minute, but yeah, they'll each produce 80 per minute. The middle one can be split to 240s, merged with the 80s for 220s.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, we get something like... I'm going to need to delete you.
Do you want me to foundation the whole floor?
Yeah, if you can foundation at least one more, maybe 2 blocks over. That is an excellent call, good sir.
I'll just do the whole thing. We'll need it eventually. Remember that we might want to have some stairs coming up on the other side of the factory into that area. So we don't have to go the roundabout route.
Okay.
Assemblers?
Oh, crap, it's the wrong one. Like my brain filed it under it turns 2 things into 2 things. Into one
that's
thing.
Reasonable. The only thing that does it for a while.
Aware of this one. If I sink it in one dot.
That's the orientation I'm thinking, but start it back here. Have a row of 3, and then leave enough of a gap for the belts. Have another row of 3, and same again. Can I build a foundry, I wonder? No. Oh god, it's steel stuff. Yeah, I don't have that.
No, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Right. So, that's 4 on a side. This is the middle one. We just split the output of this one.
Oh yeah, that works too. Though
Immediately
still,
go
you're
for splitter.
not leaving a huge space for run-up of things. Oh, hang on. You can do this, move this whole thing along by one. There's a lot of space back here.
Yeah, I wanted that space so that we had like a little bit of room for belts to come out.
I suppose. Remember that these things need time to ramp down here.
Yeah, we might have to like bring some and do some funny shenanigans at the back here, but I imagine it'll be fine. And then
just
on the
arrange
other
it
side,
like to mock it up with stackable conveyors. I was just thinking within the well, if I mess it up, that's not going to help. I was thinking basically doing something like this. I don't know if I was explaining it well before. Here is a mock-up of what I was meaning.
why can't I place this?
The ceiling?
Floor's too steep.
Oh, that's weird. Is there a gap at the back? No.
If I shift it one tile, it works.
That's very weird.
It's mostly because I'm putting it on the center of foundation again. It's gonna have to be one tile
that's not a
out.
thing with these. That doesn't make... It doesn't do that for buildings.
If you want to deconstruct it and try and replace it in line.
Okay.
Like, by all means.
Production... Yeah, I can't imagine that it'll be any different for me, but it's still odd. Yeah, floor is too steep. What floor? Why? And literally every direction. Carries on saying floor is too steep if moved towards the other foundry.
And that's meant to be a merger.
There isn't a ceiling for it to clip through. I'm gonna see if there's a tree below, but I'm pretty sure I cleared them all. Yeah, there's nothing down here. That makes no sense. You can't have one thing be off-center.
We're gonna have to.
We can move the whole array. Oh! It just let me build it? Wait, no it didn't. What? I'm clicking and nothing's happening, but it's saying I can build it here. Oh, damn it. So I managed to get it to glitch to say that it didn't have a problem, but then it still has the problem. Still won't do it. That's dumb. Building machines after building splitters is a lot more difficult because you can't clip them through like you can with splitters.
Yeah, the problem with this is that the foundry's like output is weirdly aligned.
Anyway, what do you think of this design? I've mocked it up because I don't know if I was explaining it properly.
God damn it.
EE! Come over here!
Hi.
This is the system I was proposing. Ranks of 3 facing that way. Inputs come in from one side, outputs go out the other.
Wait, what?
Each stackable conveyor is a machine facing towards you.
Each stackable conveyor... Okay. So each one has 1 coal, 1 iron.
Wait, each one will have a coal and iron input, yeah. Seeing as the belts are coming in 3s, we can just bring a belt along, split it into 3, and then have it run into the 3 machines.
Sure, I don't really understand it, but sure.
Well, I can build it if you like.
Well, my concept is 1 belt does that, that, and that.
Yeah, so 3. So that's why I was suggesting grouping
and then
in
1
3s.
belt does that one, the middle one here that I need to replace, and this one.
I was thinking it might be easier if we just do it that way, and also I think it gives us more space to run up with the belts.
Can I have your help lining this up then?
Oh, this thing here?
Because it needs to be lined up with the splitter.
Okay. It is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. Don't know why it's saying it can't connect, but it is lined up. It's clipping through this foundry.
Let's do this again. I'm gonna move that foundry.
Which one?
The one at the end.
Okay. I think that's right.
Well, I've had to move the splitter out, so it'll have to be placed after we do the splitter.
It shouldn't line up fine how it was. I'm gonna actually try and get some inputs going. Because that'll be nice. So,
Yep, that is now hooked up.
Let's have this like this actually. That might be able to just connect straight up to each of the 3. Let's test it. You to you. Yep. You to you. Yep. Oh god, no, I've fallen. Ow! Problem with working in a chasm. That you can fall in it sometimes if you're not paying attention. Oh,
Now, do I care about, like, making sure that our belt ratios are perfect?
That was the entire point of everything we've been doing so far.
Well, I mean more like the belt speed.
How so?
Because we don't need Mark II belts until we get to 60, right?
Yeah.
Each of these is outputting 20...
Are you thinking about being efficient by saving
40.
a little bit as you're going into the splitters?
Yeah.
Ah, don't bother. I need to go get reinforced iron plates. Also, we are way over time.
We'll finish this before we... We've got to finish this.
Oh, Lord. My inputs are not ready for this yet.
You sound so like an android. My inputs are not ready for this.
Oh, dear. Stealing all the reinforced iron plates.
My inputs are not ready. Please advise.
How do we end up with not actually Oh, I actually had a stack on me, apparently. I swear it was saying that I had 1 reinforced iron plate, and now I actually go and retrieve some. It's like, oh yeah, you had 90 on you. What? Yeah, now it says I have 400, which is how many I have. We need to put railings on this, this bridge at some point.
Health and safety.
Though I think the slope might actually not be compatible with railings.
No, it isn't. It's too slopey.
Too unslopey, actually.
Too unslopey, sorry.
The technical term, unslopey.
I mean,
Oh,
what
these
other
massively
term
clip through each other. God damn it. I didn't think
What
that
other
through
term
at
would
all.
you use?
No idea.
It's the technical jargon right there.
Okay, I know that... Oh, is this invisible?
I mean, are you invisible?
I don't know whether it didn't build or not, but I built another one and it seems to work okay. Let me get into this whole mess.
Okay. I've got good news.
Oh, I'm out of concrete! Ah!
Ah!
God damn it. What? What's the good news? I need it.
I think the array's hooked up.
Okay.
Apart from the last machine, which is being a pain.
Well, I'm getting some of the belts connected now. Damn it. Conveyor's too long. And I can't build anymore because of the lack of concrete. Oh, God! So much concrete. Who knew that building a giant concrete structure would require vast amounts of concrete?
That's why I used and have brought over 1,000 concrete.
I only restocked to like 600. I was a fool.
Full of a took.
I need to dump all my biofuel stuff because I've got too much of it. Not that this system is much use now, but it might come into play.
Did you not realize you played with forces too terrible and great to imagine?
Is that a quote?
Ah.
Oh God,
I mostly just make
spotted
things
your
up
blooming
that no one
cable
calls me
belt
out.
and how ridiculous it is. I feel
My
like I
cable
haven't
belt?
actually Yeah, it was a while ago. I haven't appreciated just how terrible it is up
Thank
till
you.
now.
The array is awesome. I really mean that in the true definition of the word awesome.
It inspires awe.
It is both great and terrible.
Also, I realize there's more science we can do.
But does it get you a neat gun?
No, it gets you a neat stabbing electricity stick.
And inventory space.
That too.
You gonna hook up your inputs?
I was doing it, and then I needed concrete. We've been over this. Science.
Milestone reached.
Also, I'm going to check if there's anything going on with MAM. Oh, it wants us to research Quickwire. 100 of it. I'll set that up.
But Bentham,
What?
I need the inputs.
Is the array actually ready?
Yeah, the array's been ready for a little while.
Okay, well you said it. You thought it was ready, which isn't very committal.
I mean, probably.
Oh dear.
I think it's ready. I just need to confirm it by putting materials down it.
Okay, 2 seconds.
I mean, also let's ignore the massive power problem that I have right now.
Do I have enough Quickwire? Oh, I think I'll still be short. Seriously? God damn it. Okay, fine. Forget the Quickwire.
You'll always be tall in our hearts.
I need some more like rods and stuff. Just the basics.
That is the name for your first ever hit single.
Shh. sure?
Rods and stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm on my way back.
God, Bentham, I asked you got for milk like 2 hours ago.
I should have had a truck for this. Oh, I forgot I was going to make the new bug zapper while I was at base. But you made me forget because you rushed me.
There's no bugs in the base. It's beautiful, and I won't hear a word about it. Also, how are we going to get power in here?
I mean, there's a lot of walls. I'm sure you can find one that you can put a hole in. Okay, conveyor pole stackable. Conveyor pole stackable. Conveyor pole stackable. Bring in the goddamn belts.
Bring me the belts.
Okay, that all works. Right, you now theoretically have iron coming in. There's one
Can you
less
hook this
step
up
I
to
need to
power?
connect. I'm building!
I mean, you can see a power pole. I can't.
Okay. I don't know that I can. I'm over here now.
There's a power pole on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, there's one way over there. Not sure if I'm even allowed to build off of that. Now I've got to go over there. There. Power line to here. Oh yeah, there is one there. Well, I'll just make it a redundant connection. There it is. You have power. Damn it.
Encroaching clearance. Encroaching clearance.
Okay, then I need this
Apples.
to all change. I'm gonna sort out this rigmarole.
That's a good word.
It is. It's one of my favorites for dealing with belt nightmares. Right, I hope I've got this right. Yes, I have. Connect. Oh, Jesus. What is it trying to do? Connect to that. Simple. And when I'm done with this, I can delete half of these.
They're all connected! It was like a massive clunk went down in the force.
Not a disturbance, just a straight up clunk.
Yeah, just a really big clunk.
Okay, then oh, that was the fire button. That's not what I want to do at all.
Are you sure? Firing is fun.
It would be a way to let off some steam.
Now it's geothermal power.
Well, we have steam right now.
Yay. When you're done up there, do you want to call it?
Yep. Almost completed my magnum opus.
I've finished my Magna Carta.
This horrifying belt nightmare. I'm gonna raise this
Oh
a bit
God.
more.
Oh god.
Also, some of this won't work yet because we only have one of the coal belts actually coming in from way over there.
Oh god.
Oh, don't build it that way, I hate this game sometimes. You want me to connect to the opposite side of the stackable pole, right? Oh, look, no, don't. You're confusing me because your build ghost is also, like, looks like my build ghost.
Now, I have no idea what you're trying to do over here, though, so...
Bring them down to the ones that are below. Which
Without
should work.
clipping?
One of them clips through some rocks a bit. It's fine.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it's fine it's clipping?
Listen, it's been a long episode.
So when I put the power pole there...
Yes, you did bork everything.
You didn't say there was anything wrong with that power pole.
I don't know yet. Shush.
You'd literally got all the infrastructure in place.
Gonna have these extend out a bit. As far as they have the room to go. Does that work? Oh, Lord.
I may have made a mistake.
What?
Hi.
Oh, you trapped.
Yeah.
Alright, the ladder will have
I
to
did
go.
it again.
Just don't be standing in the belt when you build
I
it.
tried to jump, and I couldn't jump quick enough.
I don't even know how you're supposed to time those, because the belt builds itself after you order it. Is there a conveyor pole stackable here? Oh, there we go. It's no. Okay, hang on. E, there's an invisible thing. Can you delete the conveyor pole stackable underneath this one? No, don't delete the one underneath it. What are you doing? Stop connecting to things that don't exist.
Do you want me to delete this one?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right, I need to be able to see the damn thing. And then another one goes there. That should all be correct.
This smells like heresy.
It works, okay?
Now,
The belts don't clip. Oh, this one doesn't go through the rock. It actually dodges underneath the rock. This is amazing. I'm a genius.
I do
Also,
have
it looks
one
like,
minor question.
depending on who builds them, the color is different, because this is just a horrifying mishmash of pink and yellow.
Well, my main question is, like... just about get up there, okay. We probably need to put in some sort of stairs down to that floor at some point, but...
Yes. There was a ladder, but I had to remove it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I fell. Ow.
I was going to say, that's beautiful. What we could do is just split this one coal belt temporarily.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I can do that now if you like. We are over an hour long, though.
Yeah, we should probably end it here, because it's not actually going to the machines, because we need the machine feeding system set up that you're going to do, so...
Okay. Okay. Alright, there's our build. Some horrifying belt shenanigans going on, but it works, damn it. And there's Ray.
Ray Johnson?
No, I don't know which Ray this is. I'm just calling
Ray
him
Charles?
Ray. The Ray that's up in the north I call Lana.
The Ray in the north. The
Alright,
Ray in the north.
We'll end it there. Next episode, we'll make the foundries work, and we'll finally have steel, and then we can do all the steel things. And oh, the ship's landing with the research stuff. Neat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go. A nice ending for it. But with that, we should say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you next time.
Stay shiny.